How's it going, everyone? Famine52 back again, and today we're continuing on with Final Fantasy XIV. Let's get going. Alright, everyone, welcome back. So, in the last episode, we took on a Lancer quest as well as a few of the main scenario quests. I believe in the last episode we saved a Chocobo egg and the like. We also saved, what was it called? It wasn't the Mother Tree, but it might as well be the Mother Tree. It was the, it's like the main, like, social figurehead landmark of Gridania, and we got appointed as a very, like, high official in the ceremony for renewing the area's bond with the elementals. Thus how we got our mask right here, and so forth. And we also got a little bit of a flashback into what it was like 5 years ago before the fall. But yeah, outside of that, I have kind of gone over to mouse and keyboard. So I am not used to playing games on mouse and key. So we will see how this goes. But yeah, so our current objective is to speak with I'm assuming Con-E Sanan is the main lady that we were speaking with before. Let's go ahead and pull up the map and see where exactly we need to go. Let's go ahead and click on this. Yeah, she is over here. Cool. So, close that. Bring this back up. And we're going to be going over here. And again, apologies for any kind of jankiness in my controls right now. Like I said, I am not accustomed to mouse and key in the slightest. I've been a console gamer for nigh on 25 years, so things are going to be a little janky, and I apologize. But it looks like we have the Silent Conjurer right here, which is our main story person. Not 100% sure what this symbol right here means. I'm assuming it means she's going to take me to where the main scenario is. So let's go ahead and talk with her. Ah, you are Famine, are you not? I bid you welcome, sir. The Elder Seedseer left word that you will be joining her at the Lotus Stand. May I show you in? Of course you can. In fact, I would very much appreciate it. And this way. Cross the stumps. And here we go. I've looked forward to your coming, Famine, but tell me, are you recovered? I'm recovered, but I am most glad of that. Now, I hope you will not doubt the earnestness of my concern, but I would ask a favor of you, nor can I deny that I summoned you here in part with this in mind. Know, however, that I proceed only upon the understanding that you are rested and well. And, yeah. We gained quite a fair bit of experience, which, because it's been almost 2 days since I've been able to log in, my entire bar right here is blue, so that means that we're going to be getting a boost of experience at least until the next bar. So let's go ahead and complete this. And speak with her again. Thank you for hearing me out. She's going to give me quite a fair bit more experience, as well as almost 300 gil and a wind-up airship? A fully operational model of the legendary vessel, the Invincible. Use it to acquire the wind-up airship, or the wind-up airship minion. Oh, I'll have an airship minion. Very well. But Con-E Senna would entrust you with a task of great import. Let's go ahead and accept. I've written a letter to my counterpart in in the Eorzean Alliance. The Battle of Cartanu and the calamity that followed claimed countless souls and left countless more bereft and alone. In the dark days that followed, many were the survivors who thought themselves less fortunate than the dead. 5 years have come and gone, but the land and the people still bear the wounds of the devastation. Nor are we any closer to learning the fate of the Warriors of Light. Yet so long as we live, never must we give up hope. We owe this to those who laid down their lives, that we might behold another dawn. In remembrance of them, a memorial service will soon be held upon the anniversary of the Battle of Cartanu. This missive bears the details of that service. You graciously accepted the part of emissary in the recent ceremony. Should you be willing, I would now make you an envoy and have you bear my message to our allies. Your dedication to the people of Gridania rouses fond memories in me, and I would choose no other for the row. Will you do me this favor? Of course we will. Humbly, I thank you. As you are no doubt aware, our partners in the Eorzean Alliance lie some considerable distance away. Nor the Ul'Dan and Limsa Loz. Neither of them are close to one another. I double-clicked right there and I missed a message. I'm sorry. No, I mean for you to travel by air. Receive of me this airship pass. With it, you may make use of the skyways that connect the 3 city-states of the Alliance. The airship landing is situated upon the lower floor of the canopy. Simply show your pass and you'll be admitted to the departure area. Before you embark upon your journey, however, you would do well to seek the worldly wisdom of Mother. Few forest-born Gridanians know more of the lands beyond the Twelve's Wood than she. In better times, airships were available for the convenience of all, and for the convenience of one and all. Alas, the risk that our crafts may fall to Imperial attack have forced a reduction in the numbers of flights. Consequently, it has become necessary to restrict air travel only to those whose need is great. Such individuals may petition the relevant parties to be issued an airship pass. As you may have deduced, I myself am one such party. Yet, I was not alone in desiring that you be granted privilege of the air travel. Such is the potential you show. We have no doubt, but that you will reward our faith in you, family. This guy looks shifty. By the power vested in me, I bid you journey forth as my envoy into the great realm of Azoria. Or, you know what I mean. Oh, walk her fields, brave her seas, and strive to know her better. And wheresoever you go, go without fear, for the path shall ever be revealed to those who are true of heart. Guide by the crystal's light, set forth and discover your destiny. And quest accepted. We need to go talk to Mother. Very well, very well. Let's go see what's up with Mother. Actually, yeah, this is my only way out of here. I wasn't sure, but I still wanted to double check. I need to click on that, don't I? Yes, I do. Alright. If I remember my hotkeys correctly, yep. That's the wrong way. Oh god. Oh god. Maybe I could save it. I know I went the wrong way, but maybe I could save it. Which it looks like I did? Possibly? I'm just making it worse, aren't I? Yeah, I'm just making it worse. Alright. So as I get accustomed to the mouse and keyboard controls, I'm not going to make you guys suffer through all of that. There is an Aether Shard up here, so we should be able to fast travel basically directly to Mother. Yep, there we go. She's gonna be right up here. "'Tis good to see you up and about again, Famine. Tell me, did you pay the Elder Seer a visit as I bade?" Yes, we did. She gave me a very important mission. Appointed personal envoy. And now you are to bear the Elder Seer's missive to our allies? Well, it seems you made an impression on the great woman. I can't argue with her judgment, though. You've earned this honor with tireless hard work, and anyone who says you don't deserve it had better not do so in my hearing. I find myself praising you often as of late, but Mother is truly proud of you. Short of a warrior of light, I can imagine no better adventurer to represent us, and that, my lad, is some compliment. As I stare deadly into your eyes with this mask. But I've flattered you enough for one day, and I don't want your head to get too big, or you'll struggle to lug it around the realm. Speaking of which, Eorzea is a big old place. Now that you have an airship pass, you can really start to broaden your horizon. The sky is quite literally the limit. Even if your errand didn't call for it, I would strongly suggest visiting the 2 other city-states of the Alliance before you go anywhere else. They are, of course, Limsa? The City of Pirates, and Ul'Dan, Jewel of the Desert. Which, for those of you that might remember like the one episode that I tried to live stream years ago, Ul'Dan is where I started with my Ronso character. Once you've acquainted yourself with them, you can turn your sights on whichever lesser trodden region takes your fancy. The calamity changed the face of Eorzea, and much of her now lies in shadow, beyond man's ken. It's a variable playground of wide-eyed adventure like your good self. I think there's supposed to be an S right there. Mind you, it won't be all fun and games. Each nation faces its fair share of problems, from internal strife to conflict with the beast tribes and other primals, so don't be too surprised if you find yourself embroiled in the odd, unsavory situation on your travels. But no matter what difficulties you encounter, I am confident that you will pull through and emerge the stronger for your experience. These are interesting times for Eorzea, Famine. It's been 5 years since the calamity, but folk are finally beginning to look to the future. A period of great change is upon us, and you have a part to play in it. And if that prospect doesn't excite you, I don't know what will. Very well, very well. Now I need to speak with somebody down here. Oh god. I'm assuming this person. Greetings, good sir. This is the reservation counter for the pirate land bound flights. Oh, are you not Famine, the Elder Seedseer's personal envoy? We at the Highwind Skyways are honored to serve you. Will you be flying with us today? Yes. Do I really need to teleport like that? Very well. I guess I gotta get on the airship. So let's go. Let's walk the gangplank. Board the airship. Attention all passengers, the airship bound for the land of pirates is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. I'm the only passenger. Okay. Bye, everyone. Farewell, Famine. One day, minstrels will sing of your deeds. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. You know what? We got some firm footing to be standing, like flat-footed on that. Ooh, we have here. This is a vast increase in technology. It's a Final Fantasy 12 judge. Those are the judges.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Agrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till Lake lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship is lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest. Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balthar.
Van Bal... Okay. What have we here? Is that a dragon?
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Carteneau. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus' plan.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Ala Mhigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all.
Damn. Is that a
Clean up
gunblade?
this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Garland. Soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
I do love that guy's helmet. Not gonna lie. The upper decks of the City of Pirates. Alright, speak with the Storm Honor Guard. I could do that as soon as I figure out how to get out of here. Ah, you must be the envoy from Gridania. Welcome to Limsa, my lord. Admiral Blowfishwin awaits your arrival. Don't like that name. Or at least I don't like how my brain interprets that name. Let's go ahead and talk to the Honor Guard. You are the Gridanian envoy. Welcome to Limsa. The Admiral has been looking forward to your arrival. Please proceed to the Crow's Lift at your earliest convenience. It will take you to Bulwark Hall. Once there, pray speak with Xanthale. He will be pleased to show you to the Admiral's command room on the bridge. Very well. Is this The lift? No. Apparently not. Unless, do I need to talk to you? Lift attendant. The hall. And here we go. Let's talk to this person. Greetings, sir, and welcome to our fair city. If you would permit me to examine the seal on your missive, on that missive you carry. Yes, everything seems to be in order. My apologies. We cannot afford to be complacent. You understand? Please, step this way.
Enter. I did not expect the Gridanian envoy to be an adventurer. It speaks highly of your character that the Elder Seedseer would choose an outsider to represent her nation's interests. This way. I bid you welcome. I am Melvib Blufisvin, Admiral of Limso Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom.
Bufiswin. Okay. Okay.
Now, what news from the Black Shroud?
We're under attack. A memorial service to honor the fallen. Seven hells. Has it been 5 years? 5 years since the Garlean Empire sought to wrest Eorzea from our grasp. It was in answer to the imperial threat that the city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged the Aeorian Alliance anew. But Garlemald was not content to wager all on one simple conquest of martial might. They had other plans, the Meteor Project. So, Legatus Nail von Durnus, hells take him, intended to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon, Dalmund, from the heavens and casting it down upon our heads. Desperate to prevent this lunatic scheme, we marched our forces to the Cartanu Flats, and there met the 7th Imperial Legion in battle. Never had I seen a fight like the Battle of Cartanu, and I have seen full many. But though we gave no quarter, spared not one ounce of effort, we could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Dolmond came a winged nightmare, a dragon the size of a bloody city. 'Twas the elder primal Bahamut, bent on making an 8th hell of Eorzea. In the space of a breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame, while our own armies fared little better. 'Twas as if the whole world was burning. Words cannot well describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, a few among us were spared. Even as I steeled myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbed me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smoldering land was warped beyond all knowing. Where Archon Lewis? We're Archon Lewis, whatever. I'm gonna go with Lewis, still with us. He would doubtless shed some light on the unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not. and I fear we will want for his wisdom in the days to come. For while our nations struggle to recover from the devastation, the Beastmen call forth their damned primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our foes will catch us unprepared. And I speak not only of the Beastmen. Do not imagine the Empire has forsaken its claim on Eorzea. The Imperials crowd our borders, waiting to strike. Damn it all, we need champions to replace those we lost. But such thoughts are worse than worthless. Time is short, and none will save us. Save ourselves. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzea, and this memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. Connie Senna, has the right of it. I accept her proposal. Your duty is done here, adventurer. I will see to it that Elder Seedseer receives my reply. You travel next to Uldan, or to Ulda, yes? Pray give my regards to General Ruban. Oh, and tell him the wolf has been sniffing around the stables. A private jest, and one in poor taste, but I would have you tell him that all the same. Fare you well, Famine. May the navigator guide you on your journey. Well, very well. So I gotta go back to the airship landing. Hold up, before I do... What is this? Trader. Let's see. Where in this city? I'm going to look for the main. There it is. I'm going to find my way to that Aetheryte crystal. I'm going to attune to it real quick. I will be back once I am back down in this area. Okay, so I guess I didn't really need to pull myself away because once I found out where I was supposed to go, it is very obvious that I was actually right next to where I wanted to go. Let me show you what I mean. So that was the crystal right there that we were just at. And sorry, I got interrupted. But so that was the crystal I was just at, and this is the dude that just took me down here. So we should be able to talk to this guy right here and go back down to the landing area. So we were actually right next to the crystal that I wanted to attune to the entire time. So my bad. Anyway, looks like we are moving on to our next area. So let's go and talk to this person. Greetings, sir. Well, this is the counter for passengers traveling to Ulda. A pleasure to serve you again, sir. Are you ready to board the airship? Yes, I am. And moving on through, here's the gangplank, and hop on that. Oh, you told me it's too far away. Yes, we are going to be boarding the airship. And again, use our magnet feet to stand on this thing. Steps of Null in Ul'dah. I really do like that armor so much more than the green trash I was wearing before. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk to the attendant. You must be the envoy from Gridania. Welcome to Ul'dah, sir. The Flame General awaits your arrival. Yeah, let's go ahead and leave. And then talk to the Honor Guard. Welcome to Ul'dah, sir. We have been expecting you. Flame General Ruban will receive you in the Fragrant Chamber. Please take the lift down to the hustling strip and speak with Bartholomew at the Royal Promenade. Very well. So I'm assuming that's over this way. Lift attendant, we are going to this place. And let's see, can I attune to the shard if I'm not attuned to the master? I can. Well, very well, very well. Let's go ahead and head on over here. And talk to Bartholomew. The Gridanian envoy, I presume. Would you be so good as to allow me to inspect this missive you bear, sir? My thanks. Yeah, sure. Ah, yes, the seal of the Elder Seedseer. Please proceed.
Ah, a guest from Gridania. I thought I smelled leaf mold.
Yeah, take offense.
I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Kane says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Ixal.
I took a shower.
Welcome to the Sultanate of Ul'dah. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
No, I did not. Well, I mean, I guess technically I did. I am on a formal mission. But anyway. Cartanu. I remember the bloody Cartanu. Do you know what happened that day, adventurer, when we took the field against the Garleans? Yeah, I saw it. So my counterpart has educated you. I mean, no. Oh, trust, that name to make light of our wolf problem. A woman always did have a black sense of humor. Wolves are bloodthirsty beasts upon which one cannot turn one's back. 'Tis only a matter of time before they bite. So it was with the Garleans 50 years ago. No sooner had they learned how to use Magitech than they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by then Legatus Solus Zos Galvus, they swiftly brought the other nations of Ilsbard to heel. And so the Legatus became an emperor, and his republic an empire. An empire which then set its sights upon Eorzea. But the conquering emperor is now an old man of 80 winters. His health is failing, and he has no clear successor. Like has not, this is why the Garleans have been quiet of late. So I'm going to look something up real quick, because my brain initially tells me that 40 means 40 years. So calling someone an old man at the age of 40 just seems disingenuous. So I'm going to look up how long 40 actually is. So I was wrong. A score is not a decade. A score is actually 2 decades. So an old man of 80 winters. Very well. But the 15th Imperial Legion is still entrenched within our borders. And their commander, Gaius van Balzar, has long harbored ambitious conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear we would fall like so many others before us. And not only Ul'dah, but Gridania and Limsa as well. For the calamity brought the lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to give up. We barely have the strength to stand against the beast tribes, never mind the primals they mean to summon. We are a realm-divided adventurer, an alliance in only name. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. The Garleans stir, and the Admiral would not let it go unnoticed. All other concerns pale in comparison to the Empire, even the beast tribes and their bloody primals. We must stand united once more, that much is clear, and if we're to do so, we must remember the cause which last brought us together. Connie will have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen. We will remind the people what their brothers and sisters fought and died for. Is that a bowl on your armor? That's cool. Shall I inform the Sultan and the Syndicate? I will speak with Her Grace myself. Very good, sir. The Elder Seedseer will have my reply anon. My thanks to you, adventurer. Alright, we have completed that. You may now make use of the airship routes connecting the 3 nations. Before you may board an airship, you must pay the requisite fare in guild. Well, very well. Very well. I know that this dude is my next quest giver, so let's go ahead and talk to him. Bartholomew has information that may be of interest to me. And we will have armor that we can't wear. Armor that I can wear, but it's worse. The cotton cowl, which is worse. Or Gil. So, yeah. Oh, my Lord Envoy, I trust your stay in the Sultanate has been pleasant. Now, if you do not mind my asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Limsa in the near future? If so, I have information that may be of interest to you. I once accompanied the Flame General on an official visit to the seaside, city-state, during which time I became acquainted with... Sure, that name. Baderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Winch. Well, the man sent word just now that he has a job for a capable adventurer. I can think of none with better credentials than you. Baderon would doubtless be pleased were you to offer him your services. Alright, so that is what we are meant to do. Before we head out, I would find I would find myself this city's main aetheryte, which I don't know where it would be. So before I head out, I will find the city's main aetheryte. I am curious, though, as to how expensive it is to take the airship back to the pirate nation, and how that compares to just taking an aetheryte. So let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick. The airship landing. Go and talk here. So it would be 120 gold to take airship travel. What about if I were to teleport? 319. So it will be cheaper to take the airship. So I'm going to go ahead and find the crystal and then be back here for the traveling. Alright, and it looks like I just found where the aetheryte crystal is here. So if I can get to it. Should be right down here, and then we'll be good to go. Attune. And boom. So let's go ahead and head back, shall we? Which, if I remember my directions correctly, should be up here. And should be through here. No. I went too far. Maybe there was a lift attendant in here that I just overlooked. Yeah, there was a lift attendant over here that I overlooked. And then airship landing. Get rid of that. Talk to you. Go to the City of Pirates. I really think that these ships should have seats, but maybe that's just me. Alright, and we are looking for the Drowning Wench. There we go. So, Baderon, welcome to the Drowning Wench. Sit wherever you like, mate. I'll be with ye in a... I'm Baderon, alright? Who's asking? Erdaz, I've got a job for a capable adventurer, you say? Well, you're bloody right. Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for a faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleedinary, but if you think you're still interested, let me know, and I'll fill ye in on the details. So this is a level 15 quest, we'll... Oh, no. Let's go ahead and collect our stuff. And I can now accept my next job quest. That also means that if I... Nope, not that. What is... Oh, of course, C is the correct button for my character stuff. But if I go here, I should be able to equip... Yeah, update gear set. I don't necessarily like those pants. But hey, they are better gear, so I'll take them. So let's go ahead and talk to this fool again. Oh wow. My experience bar will still be in effect after this level. Bateron, the proprietor of the Drowning Winch, has need of a capable adventurer. I thank you for taking the time taking the time to help me out. Now I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word has it, some suspicious looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of the Sastasia Seagrot, and I need a trustworthy sort to head up north of Elport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But it wasn't so long ago the Fishback's pet pirates paid us an unwelcome visit, and folk are feeling a bit nervous. If you would permit me, Master Barden, I should be happy to elaborate. Oh, I did not realize that that was a different person. Well, if it ain't the Chief Yellowjacket himself, to what do I owe this rare honor, Commodore Rainier? Come to make sure me patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? Neither. In fact, I was informed that you had requested an adventurer to assist in my investigation, and I came to offer what information I could, sift my recent reports. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Elport in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Seagrot included. Their search revealed little, save that a family of corals had taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search the Seagrot again. But with the Sahagin testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus, I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct our investigation in our stead. Any aid you could offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Then it is settled. That place, the Seagrot, is located to the west. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult that person. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You heard the man. Good luck out there, lad. So I feel like it wasn't a good accent by any stretch of the imagination, but I feel like I started going a little Irish there, and if I did, I'm sorry. It wasn't intentional. What are you? Oh, this will unlock the beauty stuff. I'm going to go ahead and skip that right now. I have no desire to change up my looks, but that is the person who I would talk to if I wanted to. Let's go ahead and head on to the lower decks, and then from here we need to get down this way. So let's go ahead and head that way. And I'll tell you what, it definitely is a struggle right now to for the navigation, because I am so used to like joysticks and that sort of stuff. So I am sorry how janky my movements are right now. But give me a couple episodes and I should be used to it. If you could only bear with me until then, I would appreciate it. Let's see, now that we're down here, there's an aetheryte shard that I should be able to attune to. Which I can. And then come in here and talk to you. We're headed about, or you're here about Commodore Reiner's investigation. Then you'll want to board a ferry about for Elport. Once you arrive in Western La Nocian, though, you'll best pay a visit to the Hall of the Novice before you blunder into that place. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folk there will prepare you, train you with the skills you'll need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you at Seagrot. The hall is on the way to Sestacia, just north of Elport. Head inside, and one of the seasoned adventurers will take you in hand. Best of luck to you, friend. So I want to get on this, right? Yeah, passage to the Elport. This ferry's about for the Elport. You riding with us? Yeah. I suppose. And then now, going up this way, there's a person right here with things. There's a person right here with things. Jump up, thank you. Levels of Elport. It's a Levy quest. Got it. I'm not going to do those as of right now, though I will take them on. I feel like they would be a great way to kind of level. Like if I'm ever falling behind on levels or anything like that. And hey, look at that. It's an aetheryte. And I just realized what I saw when I tried to exit the city. It was, in fact, somebody doing a fate. So let's see if we can't join him, shall we? This is going to be weird. This is my first combat with my thingamajig. Hey! I got. That was all me. That was all. Hey, he cured me for some reason. I don't know why he cured me, but sure. I'll take it. We got the Hall of the Novice right here, I take it. And Seasoned Adventurer. Oh, you must be the adventurer of whom the Yellow Jackets sent word. I hear you are to brave the depths of the sea grot. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions. You see, that's the problem. I'm probably not going to have that many companions throughout my time through this game. You shall need the training we here at the Hall of Novices can provide. I strongly suggest that you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing on your mission. The smith here oversees the training schedules. Speak with him and you can register for exercises tailored to your particular field of expertise. When you have mastered all that our masters have to teach, then it will be time to head north once more. Report to the Yellow Jacket Scout at the mouth of the Sea Grot, and he will furnish you with the details of your duty. According to my records, you have yet to fully complete your training. You are under no obligation to finish the final exercise, of course, but there is much to gain and not to be lost in the attempt. Sure. Let's go ahead and begin. Avoid area of effect attacks is what I'm doing. So, commence. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. For this exercise, you'll be learning avoidance. An enemy often tips his hand before a big attack, and your best defense is to skip out of the way. You pass the exercise once I decide if you learn to do so. Everything is clear, I trust. Say the word, and you'll be ready to begin. Are you prepared to commence the training then? Yes. I feel like I've already been dodging AoE attacks. This training exercise is now underway. Watch your opponent carefully. When you see an attack coming, move out of the strike zone. There, I'm out of the strike zone. Doing splendid. Keep it up. Am I supposed to be attacking this guy also? Not in that strike zone. You're doing splendid. Keep it up. Oh, where the heck did you come from? Alright, so I think I'm honestly just supposed to kind of run away from everything. Oh god. Stay calm and watch for the sides. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Bravo! And this concludes the exercise. Break come and yada 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 yada. Nicely done. Learning to avoid obvious attacks is a skill all adventurers need. Those who insist on standing still won't last or won't long survive this profession. And speaking of survival, perfecting each of my lessons will earn you a piece of armor to aid you in your chosen role, should you feel so inclined. Repeat the same lesson with other masters, that they might reward you with equipment tailored towards their field of expertise. Here's your prize for completing the exercise, but remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. Cool, you gave me gloves that are too weak for me to wear. But hey, you know what? I'll take that experience. Well, very well, very well. I'll probably go through those off stream, or off camera, I should say. And just kind of take it in as I need to. Don't need to talk to you before I come in here, right? No, I talked to the Yellow Jacket. Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty and not some daft sod out for a stroll. I can't take any more of this blasted waiting. You are. Or you are? Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra. We've been on the lookout for a pirate activity ever since that vessel was sighted. Thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. So when we received word that men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to the fishback fancying serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll keep watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue-faced tattoos. Duty finder and duty support unlocked. I'm assuming that's the dungeon is now accessible. Duty calls enlist the aid of allied players and NPCs alike to slay monsters, solve mysteries, and defeat the mighty boss lurking in the depths. Conquering dungeons is not only a time-honored tradition of adventurers, but it also progresses the main scenario and tests your prowess at a given class or job in a timed environment. Intimidated? Fear not, dear adventurer, for with a little guidance, you too shall be clearing dungeons with confidence in no time. You may challenge a dungeon via two different methods, by calling upon the support of trusty NPCs, or by pooling your talents with other players. Be they best friend or first acquaintance, no matter how you form the party, the trials that await you will be comparable in difficulty and experience. No matter how independent and capable you may be, a dungeon is too mighty a challenge to overcome on one's own. By choosing duty support, when accessing the entrance of any applicable dungeon, you will summon a balanced team of skilled NPCs to support you on your path to glory. Just don't forget them once you're rich and famous, yes? After choosing to challenge a dungeon with NPCs via duty support, a party that perfectly complements your current class or job will be automatically created for you. And all that's left is to select register for duty, and you will begin to be battling monsters in no time. They say a burden shared is a burden halved, and with the duty finder you can split the burden amongst a team of players who smolder with the same passion for adventure as you do. No need to recruit such teammates yourself. The duty finder matching system will automatically group players according to chosen challenge or other criteria, guaranteeing a balanced and invigorating cooperative experience for all. Once you have been matched with the party, you'll be notified by a bracing sound that the time for battle is at hand. Simply select commence and you and your comrades will be delivered into the fray. Remember, the adventurers with whom you are cooperating are fellow players. Take advantage of the full and varied strengths your group possess by communicating respectfully and often. As your journey progresses, more and more dungeons will become available until you find yourself the master of a sea of tribulations to overcome. But don't let completion deter you from challenging your favorite duties again. Simply open duty support to play through dungeons you've cleared, or use the duty finder to do the same with dungeons not yet supported by the NPC party system. No matter your craving, you're guaranteed to find an adventurer to satisfy. While this introduction of dungeons has no doubt been immortalized within the hollowed halls of your mind, if you find yourself in need of a refresher, you may access tutorial information again by selecting the question mark icon in the duty support or duty finder window. A true adventurer knows the meaning of duty. Secure your legacy by fulfilling yours. I understand what I must do. Close. So, entrance. As we sit, we are entering with a party of NPCs. I thought we were supposed to be perfectly balanced. Anyway, so here's me, the DPS up here. Here's our other DPS down here, which is that Thaumaturge. Then we have a Conjurer, which is going to be our healer, and our Marauder, which is going to be our tank. So, register for duty. And commence! Are we a Moogle right now? Clearing instant rule raids. Yeah. If you're KO during an instance raid, you may either have a party member raise you, or choose to return to the instance entrance. Limit break. Limit breaks are powerful actions which are only available to parties of 4 or more members. These actions can be executed when the party's limit gauge is full. The gauge is located directly above the party list. The limit gauge will slowly fill, and I believe it's one for all, right? The limit break trigger is located in the actions and traits menu under general. It can be set to your hotbar, yada 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 yada. Very well. So before we move on, if I understand what was just said to me, extras? General. Limit break. I'm going to go ahead and put limit break right there for right now. Then now, tally forth. Very well. Very well. Anyway, what do we have here? We have a bloody memo. Can I read said bloody memo? You find a bloodstained scrap of parchment with a message scrawled upon it in faded ink. The Captain Eichels his... What? Can I take it? Take it. I guess I can't just grab it. I guess it's got to stay there. I don't know. Anyway, moving on through. Ooh, what are you? Combat on a mouse and keyboard is definitely a little bit different than what I am personally used to. Don't know if I dislike it though. Just takes a little bit more concentration to keep everything in a actual proper position on my screen, if that makes any sense. But that's fine. Very well, very well. Wasn't ready for battle, but okay. Walk onto a plant. Definitely taking some time to getting used to this. There's something over here. Yeah. Okay. Fight you. How are we being attacked by a clam, by the way? Anywho, after that clunky combat encounter, we have another encounter right here. There's a treasure chest over there. Got the weird little glowing jellyfish thing. Then move on to the land anglerfish. And to the clam, I guess. Should be everything thus far. So let's go to this treasure over here and take out these guys. Grab the treasure. Grab the treasure. Very well. And then moving on through here. Some more of these things. And honestly, I am under the impression that the clams are what is spawning little fire things. The Shade Seekers. I'm assuming those are coming from the interior of the clams. Red Coral Formation. Sure. Here's something in the distance. Inconspicuous switch. Ooh, Chomper. Let's go ahead and take care of Chomper here, shall we? I'm not exactly sure what he is, but that's alright. Tank is doing his NPC job and keeping us safe, so might as well continue attacking from behind him, right? Oh, it was a coral. Oh, that's a fun looking coral, not gonna lie. Treasure! Plundered earrings? Now if I press this again? There we go. Hidden door open. Dead man's drink. Dead men don't drink. Silly game. Scurvy dogs. Very well. Can I do anything with this up here? Doesn't look like it. Can't do anything with that over there either. But this looks like we're entering into a boss room of some sort. The first Rambade. Rambade? Rambade. Take these guys down. Let's get closer. There we go. My loyal pups. Now, this power back up. Life surge back up. He's a running. He's a running. We got a thingamajig, which I'm perfectly okay with. Now let's go ahead and chase him down. Straight into his trap. Oh god. This way. I don't mind setting off his trap. If I could. Thank you. This up. Ow. That would hurt. You saved us! I mean, kind of? Everyone must die. I forgot about the limit break. I'm not going to use it on just a dog now. Alright. So, this is where we're trying to go. What's this? What's up here? Is there anything of interest up here? Oh, hey, just more people. More people to kill. Kill them all. Kill all the pirates. Anything else up here? No? No? Okay, fine. So that's the way we came from. So let's go ahead and head up here. Down here. Fight this guy. You know what? That was not quite what I was expecting from us. I wasn't expecting to do braver. Captain's quarters key. Let's go ahead and grab that. And we probably can't get through that gate. It's probably not the captain's quarters. So let's go ahead and head up here. This is when I should have used the limit break. That's why I didn't want to use it. I felt like no matter when I use it, it wasn't going to be the right time. Although this guy's health bar is purple. So I'm not quite 100% sure what that means. Maybe this is a hidden secret secondary objective? That's what I meant to press, not sprint. Okay, what do we got in here? Okay. Anything else of interest up in here? Doesn't quite look like it. So we're now going another direction, which is going to be to the gate over here, which I doubt we'll have access to. Go ahead and take these guys down. Key to the hole. Let's go ahead and enter into here. Forgive me, my lord. I do not mean to offend. Please, my lord. I'm ever so sore. Hi. So I know we've already been up here. I just want to make sure we're not missing anything to grab. So there's the captain's quarters. Guess we're going up to the captain's quarters right now. Open up this door. Going to disembowel back up. Roll life surge back up. Full thrust. He dropped another key, so let's go ahead and grab that. And is there a treasure chest or anything like that in here? I mean, there are, but I can't actually access those. So I guess we're heading over here. Taking on these guys. Honestly, before we go through this gate, there is one other area I want to go, though I will open this up first. Yep, so that door is open, but there is something on my map that I gotta check out and make sure that there isn't anyone hiding in there. There are people hiding in here. Take out these guys. There we go. And we've got a treasure chest up here. We are moving on around here. Now we can go back up to the door that we just opened, and I will not be okay to go over there because I just saw another one of these, which I don't know if we've cleared out. We have not. So we got to clear out everyone. If we're being hired to take out pirates, we might as well take out all the pirates, right? Down. Alright. And is there anything else for us to collect in here? Like another treasure chest or anything? Doesn't look like it. But now we should be clear to advance. Yeah. So, let's go ahead and move deeper, shall we? Okay. Dead man's drink. I told you, game. Dead men don't drink. Anyway, through here. The second Rombabe. Rombabe? Back for more, eh? Yeah, I mean, you didn't really teach me a lesson the first time around. So now I'm coming back for seconds. Because I'm trying to teach you a better lesson. I'll deal with the captain in a second. I'm going to take out his reaver friend first. Back down the hatches! Scurvy dogs! Scurvy dogs! Oh. Over here. I honestly have no idea what is doing up here. Hey, I learned a new action, full thrust. Which I will need to learn where that is going to be going in my rotation. Though for right now, I'm going to put it right there. Put that right there. So full thrust delivers an action with a potency of 100. Combo action. Vorpal thrust. Combo potency of 400. Ooh. So. Now, I got the True Thrust, Vorpal Thrust, and then Life Surge. Going to full thrust. Okay. Okay. That should be pretty good right there. And then, yeah, this should be the final area. Let's go ahead and do some things. This is a big old tank. Wait, if I press tab, that Oh, I forgot that the game leveled me down. I was trying to learn to use that skill, but it's not yet applicable to my level of 18. Darn it. That means what? I'm level 26 now? Pirates. I'm going to save the limit break for when we next are facing the pirate captain. Assuming it's going to be in here. Let's say unnatural nipples. Push, you sully are. Oh god. It's a set. Oh god, okay. It's a Sahuagin. Unnatural ripples. Got it. Okay. Let's see what I can do here. If I hit 2, I'm sorry, shift 2. Very well. I dropped out of my power surge. Your only match imagine that the natural ripples are bringing in more Sahegans. Yes. Hey, leveled up. Duty complete. Got a treasure chest over here. Anything of interest elsewhere? Y'all are my party members, right? You're not going to try to kill me if I get too close? Correct. Okay. Y'all are going to try to kill me. Nope. You know what? We're just going to leave. I know that I said that all of the pirates need to die, but I no longer have backup. Let's go ahead and exit on up out of here. Alright, and now we need to speak with Dude back in the city. And let's go ahead and see what a lot of those things were that we got. So here's the wind-up ship. See, there's that. That's what the boar hide. Here's the ring. Gloves. What are you? Plundered earrings. They are better than whatever we got on. So let's go ahead and send that to the armory chest. This is not, so it's gonna stay in here. This is not, so it's gonna stay in here. We can't use this. Nor can we use this. This is not as good as what we currently have, nor is the lance. So, that is all fine and dandy, and I will meet you back at the quest giver. See you there. Alright, so I guess because that was first time completion of anything like that, things like gave us a lot of experience, and we are actually almost done with level 27 on to level 28. So that is interesting. Let's go ahead and head on through here. Talk to this guy, go to the drowning wench. And where are we? We are right there. And our quest should be over here. Yes, it is. That's not me. Aye, such a task was on the books. Was, mind. I'm afraid that ship has already sailed, friend. Ah, might you be the Avenger who accepted the job of investigating Sastasha? Yeah? It would seem that ship was not only sailed, but now returns to harbor. None the worse for its voyage. A pity we dragged our boots too long on this one. No matter. The wheel will turn and our chance will come. You are right, of course, but there shall be no rest till we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be. Not a wink of sleep, great leader. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as will earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse in Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example. Do you have such a goal, large or small? It matters not. Only have a start to reach for, and you will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize, and all obstacles will be overcome in time. You would not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, sir. I don't know why, but I don't trust him. He seems shady. I don't know why. Back then, are ye? With all your limbs and a tale to tell, I wager? Yeah, it was pirates. We got attacked by pirates. Fishbacks. And there I was thinking you'd only have crack a pirate skull or 3. 7 hells, you turn your back for 5 bloody minutes, and the scaly bastards set up shop on your bloody doorstep. Still sounds like you left them in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be scurrying out whatever mischief they was planning, unless they was planning on feeding themselves to the fauna of Sasasha, of course. Any road, all's well that ends well. On behalf of Limsa, I thank ye for shedding some light on the mystery. You've lived up to your reputation, and I can't ask for no more than that. Now, I bet you're dying for a rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. It just so happens that I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania, see? Seems the forest folk are in need of a venturer that can get things done. Well, that's actually just where I was just about to be heading to, so that works for me. For them to ask for help like this, you could bet the task won't be no skip through a sunny glade. But after the way you dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything you can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready, and I'll lay it out for you. Complete! Party Finder unlocked! I've unlocked the Party Finder. And I've almost unlocked level 28. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to this dude. Ooh, we'll get a high potion and an ether as well. Ready to hear about that job then. Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Gridania. And that's all I know, but whatever it is you get asked to do, I somehow doubt it pose any trouble for a venture such as the Bedlam in Sasasha. If you might be interested, y'all want a word with Mother, me counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, mate. Very well, very well. Now, just so as I sees what the difference is, let's go ahead and see how much they're going to charge me to return home versus how much it's going to cost for me to teleport. I suppose I could do the travel first. Teleport to New Gridania is going to be 431 gil. So let's... Gridania is going to be 120 gil. So yeah, let's go ahead and take the airship, shall we? And I believe I finally worked my way through my my Sanctuary rest bonus, by the way. Oh, I have it. Very well. Alright, Mother, we have returned. Tell me what ails you. Take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our waitress will come and talk to your... Oh, it's you, Famine! 'Tis good to see you again. What's that? Here at Dude's suggestion, are you? That foul-mouthed rogue sends me word that an adventurer might be along for the job, and it turns out to be you. Well, this makes things a lot easier, doesn't it? With regards to the task in question, there's a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you. Very well, very well. We just leveled up from that. And I will talk to you shortly, Mother, but first, I got a Lancer or two that I need to talk to. So I will be heading to the Lancers Guild, and I'll be meeting all y'all there. Alright, so here we are back in the Lancers Guild with Grandmaster Yawin right here, so let's go ahead and speak with him. Ooh, he will give me quite a fair bit of experience. Very nice. And he'll give me a silver battle fork, which will increase my damage pretty nicely. And then the armor that he has will also come in pretty good hand. Anyway, it's good to see you again, Famine, and stronger than when we last spoke. Plainly, you have devoted many hours to training, which is just as well, for I have a mind to set you on your next task. At the Bramble Patch, you came to grasp the true meaning of courage. I would have you put that courage to the proof before 3 masters of our art. In the many years since they began their training within these walls, these men have led very different lives, yet they share the distinction of being regarded amongst the finest lancers of their time. And just as they once looked to their seniors for inspiration, so too shall you look to them. By availing yourselves of their wisdom, you will take another step towards becoming a fully fledged Lancer. Your first instructor is a man named Mathion. Seek him out at, god damn these names, at the Spire in Eastshroud, where he serves as a frontier sentry. The long years at his post have honed his perception. No doubt, no detail escapes the man's piercing gaze. Present yourself before him for inspection, Famine, and do as he bids you. Well, I guess we're going somewhere to a spire or something like that. Let's see where we need to go. We're going to be down there. I'm not attuned to this yet, right? No, I'm not. So that is going to be, if I remember correctly, is going to be this way. It's going to be the fastest route. And talk to you, and we're going to go to the pier. And yep, this is where we're trying to go. So we're going to go ahead and come through here, and if I am lucky, I'll be able to pass by the Aetheryte shard, or the Aetheryte network, in order to attune to it. Though knowing my luck, I won't be able to. Eight. And unless it's up here. Is it up here? Negative. Oh, I'll be running right past it. Alright. In fact, there it is right there. Off in the distance. Alright, so I will I'll go ahead and attune to the crystal and then meet you guys at the spire. Alright, so it looks like there is a fate up here. Let's go ahead and see if we can't help out, shall we? Which, unfortunately, with me leveling down as much as I did, I'm not going to be able to use my new ability yet. Get out of there. This here. are you? I have no idea what that is. Things look weird up in here. I'm going to take both of them straight to me. I'm not too worried about these guys killing me, can you tell? The ability to click and hold my mouse, then use that to move. I think that would give me so much more mobility. I'm going to see if I can't do that in between episodes. What are you? You are quite literally a lemur. Very well. You don't seem to be hostile, so I'm not going to kill you. What are we? Weaviles. They're Pokemon up in here, people. Anyway, we are going to be heading up this spire. I would assume. Because I believe I was told that he is up on the top of the spire. Yeah. You must be the young Lancer I was told to expect. Greetings and well met. I am Mathiomi, commander of the brave men and women of the Spire. Now let us have a good look at you. I see you possess strength and skill in abundance. Of this there is no doubt, but you still want for experience. Oh, I don't doubt you've seen much and more. Mayhap you believe there is not left out there to unnerve you. Yet the world is wide, and only the gods can claim to know all. You must be assured that the legendary Lancers of old faltered at times. No Lancer nor any man can foresee all possibilities, but he can steel himself for the unexpected. I would have you do just that. Take this bottle of fresh spoken blood. And sprinkle it on the foot of the great tree to the north. Doing so will lure out creatures of the night, which you are to vanquish. Why is everything with the Lancers about sprinkling blood? That just seems unnecessary. Like, this is like the second one where we had to sprinkle blood on a tree. There was one where we had to, like, place the severed tusks of boars onto something. Really? Really, that's all? It's just bats? You expect me to be fearful of bats? Okay, if that's what the challenge was, I suppose I'll take it. I mean, now don't get me wrong, I know that I am technically over-leveled for this quest, but only by 3 levels. Those bats were only level 15. I suppose that is what that is for. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy. Welcome back, son, and well done. I bore witness to your battle with mine own eyes. The bloodbat bewilders its prey with its ceaseless flittering, which makes putting a spear in the beast an exercise in frustration. Frustration that may easily have given rise to panic. Yet to your credit, you fought on resolutely, and thus emerged the victor. Yawen has taught you well, young one. You have a way to go, to be sure, but beneath those rough-hewn edges, I see the markings of a great lancer. With my blessing, make your way to Sure in the South Shroud. It is there that your next instructor, Barsacorin, himself awaits. The man has a unique approach to our art, though it's a fair while since he hung up his spear. His words are well worth hearing. Indeed, lancers visit him as much for his counsel as they do his mead, good though it is. By meeting Barsacorin and availing yourself to his knowledge, your lance work will surely improve. Oh, great. I haven't been here yet. Okay, so... Alright. So we have an exit right here. That it's going to take us straight there. So if we come down here, come over here, sprint a little. You know, I just thought of something. There are still like Lancer hunter's guide stuff that I've yet to complete. I've kind of been a lot of places here in the opening map for the Lancers. Where are the creatures that I'm missing? Better yet, what creatures am I missing? Let's see, I'm missing this. It's in North Shroud. Missing this, which is in North Shroud. And that's it. I'm only missing those two in North Shroud. Which is not where I'm going, right? Center map on... Okay, so that's South Shroud down there. Can I... Yeah. So that's East Shroud. Where's North Shroud? North Shroud's up here. I haven't not been up to North Shroud yet. I might need to go there just like for my own shits and giggles to get that out of my system and see if I can't unlock the next chapter to the Hunter's Log. I'm gonna go moving through here. I have no idea where I am. This is a completely new place for me. Although, if I remember the region map correctly, there should be... Yep, there's an Aether Crystal right there. How do I get in there? I'm assuming through here. That would presumably be correct. Alright. And then we're just going to go ahead and head over here to where this dude is. What are these things anyway? They're antelope. God, and they're level 25. Those probably would not be battling experience. It's a wind sprite. Oh, I did not mean to attack it. I just meant to see what it was. I guess we're attacking. My bad, my bad. Alright, now coming through over here, I would assume that there is also going to be an aetheryte crystal where this guy is. If I remember the map correctly, unless the other aetheryte crystal I'm thinking about is down here. There might be one up here. Well, if it isn't Yawin's protege, I thought it was about time you arrived. I'm Buskaran, and this here's my place. In case you were wondering why old Yawin sent you, I should mention, I've not always been in the food and drink business. Before I opened the Druthers, I managed an outpost not far from here. Any road between keeping throats wet and bellies full, I ain't got a great deal of time to chat just now, so if you don't mind, I'll get on with educating you. Now, take this nice bottle of full flower mead. Wait! Don't open it! This ain't that kind of lesson. No, I want you to make an offering of it at Mistol's Lance, which is a monument tucked away in a rocky cleft to the south of here. See the bottle safely there. Complete this. Complete with its contents, and when you come back, I'll tell you a story. Got all that? Good. So I am delivering a bottle of alcohol to... Where to? Where is I going? To right here. Alright. You know what? There's also a fate right over here that I'm going to kind of interact with. See what we got going on. Alright. Okay, I must have entered into the area of the fate right as it was firing. Either that or the objective of the fate was to not get hit by this. Any roads. I'm stuck. Let's go ahead and turn in this bottle of mead, shall we? Belly. What's going on? So I didn't realize that was an enemy? I'm sorry, game? I was expecting that to summon some sort of enemy, but I guess not. Well, I guess we are returning it to, or returning to what's his face, and we will be getting a story. Level 35, Disorderly Adventurer, you say? So you offered up the mead as I told you, and without drinking a drop, very well. You shall have a tale of me as promised. Mistel is the man who founded the Lancers Guild, and the monument I sent you to was erected in his honor. Mistel was courage made flesh. Cut him, and I dare say he'd have bled the stuff. It was him who first identified the two aspects of the Lancer's courage, as well as how to go and temper in them. And that weren't all he did. Seeing how the art had gone stale, what with our Lancers keeping to the confines of the Twelves Wood, he sought to bring in new techniques and methods from faraway lands. But Gridania was a different place in his day. The outside world was a thing to be shunned back then, and none forest-born were considered, and the non-forest-born were considered faithless savages. Aye, it was even worse than now. Of course, old Mistel wasn't afraid to call that way of thinking what it was. A lot of ignorance and cowardice. To cut a long story short, despite... Hold on, what is this saying? Get this man away from me. Oh, okay. To cut a long story short, despite a forest full of good old Gridanian stubbornness, he finally convinced the nation to open its doors to foreign lancers, and by blending their techniques with his own, he gave the world the art which you now practice. To this day, the Lancers Guilds accept students regardless of their origin. That wouldn't have been possible if it hadn't been for Mistel. Us Lancers owe him much and more, and it's our charge to carry on his legacy. Never forget that. What's that? When's the trial? Blah! Much as I hate to disappoint, there isn't one. Your courage was never in doubt, son. My part in your training's done. 'Tis time you visited the third and final instructor, a fellow named... I'm going to call him Vaxiel Dawn. I know that's not right, but I don't know how to pronounce that. Vox... Okay, I just figured out how I'm going to pronounce it. Vox Clariart. You'll find him whiling away his time at the Bob and Cork. It's like as not. Oh, that's the name of an inn in Fallground Float, in case you didn't know. Up in North Shroud it is. Vox Clariart's an old rival of mine. Me and him used to go at it till neither man could lift his spear tip off the ground. I warn you, he was a right stubborn bugger back then, and the years ain't done much to improve his humors. So, good luck with impressing him. There was someone yelling about something? The abused adventurer. Are you a fate? You must do something about that besotted brute. He's out of control. There's a good reason they call him Spencer of the Bottomless Cup. I don't believe the sort's been sober a day in his life. And now he's taken a fancy to pounding in the face any poor sod who happens to even breathe in his direction, myself included. I beg you, put the pissed toss pot in his place. The recommended level for this phase, level 22. Sure. Level sync. I will lose the level in the level sync, but who am I fighting? What's going on here? Is it you? Ah, it's you. Got it. So, hey, come back here. 6. And now let's go through the stuff. Okay. I moved my buttons around, so it's giving me a little bit of hardship right now. That should not be an issue. 259 damage. Very well. Very well. Alright, so where is this taking me? I know it said North Shroud. Alright. Let's go ahead and head back to Gridania, then head over to North Shroud. We want to be going this way. And sprint. Then up here. Yeah, there's a pathway up here. Cool. And then there should be a pathway through here. And then there should be creatures up in here for us to fight and take care of that will finish our hunter's thing. I am going to go ahead and close this for now and just kind of make my way through here like this. Ah, here's something. Here's one of the things that it wants us, or that the game wants us to kill. It's only level 4. Well, very well. Should be the end of those. And hey, how are you guys doing? What level are you? Level 5? I mean, I'm not going to go out of my way not to fight those things, but they are quite literally not worth my time. Like, if they choose to attack me, I will gladly kill them, but if they don't willingly attack me, I'm not going to die. It's just a waste of time. Now, this thing... logs. Hunter's log. Oh yeah. So all of the level 1 stuff is done. So we got Central Shroud. What is that? Tree and sapling. Alright, cool. We have unlocked a lot of these things now. A lot of them we've already killed also. So I might go through. Hey. There's the antelope doe that we just saw in South Shroud. So yeah, a lot of these things I might go through and hunt off screen in between episodes. But that is not quite yet. Let's go ahead and complete this task and continue moving forward. These mites seem bigger than the ones otherwise. I am not the right level for this. But you know what? What's the worst that could happen? I die. Look, get out of here. Oh shit. I need to get out of here. Disengage. Disengage. Sprint. Sprint out of here. You only have 29 health. Yeah, that was close. I don't quite know what hit me, but I've had no health. That got scary. And hey, an aetheryte. Then let's go ahead and head upstairs and speak with this guy. I take it you are the young lancer of whom Yawin spoke, and the adventurer besides, by the look of you. I was an adventurer once myself. That was before I became lance for hire. But enough idle talk. You have come to learn from me, and learn from me you shall. Be warned, though, that you may not find me as lenient as an instructor as the others. Now pay attention. Thus far, you have learned to muster your courage in a situation of fear, panic, and uncertainty. With me, you will learn to do so in the face of change. The enemy is a living thing, and living things are apt to change. Whatever the nature of the change, a lancer must be able to think and adapt. And to think and adapt during battle requires courage. To teach you the meaning of my words, I want you to challenge a fiery fiend known as the Red Balloon. However, the creature will appear only where there is a raging flame. You may kindle such a flame by procuring 6 fingers from slain balloons and disposing them in a gutted campfire. This should suffice to entice the Red Balloon. As the battle wears on, the creature's fury shall burn with ever greater fervor until it's ripe to burst in a conflagration of death. Let courage lend strength to your lance and extinguish this fiery foe. Okay. Does it give me an idea? Yes, it does. To the south. Very well, so we're going down this way. And I suppose I will meet y'all down wherever it is that this map is taking me. See you there. Oh, that wasn't that far, actually, so I don't even know if I'm going to cut that out. But here is the area. And yep, I figured the balloons were going to be bombs. Alright. Let's get this going. Got another one up here, and we actually have one of our marks up here also. Oh yeah, these things. I did not realize I was getting that close to death. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll be right back. All right, so here we are back fighting the balloons, and I got 4 more to get. So let's go ahead and start with this guy. Here. I'm going to ignore those hunts people up there for now. Kind of figured that you were going to attack me on sight. I was hoping that you weren't going to, but I figured you would. Should only need 1 more of the bomb fingers. Let's go ahead and take this guy out. Here is where we got to drop this off. Who would have thought that doing that would have gotten me a bigger bomb? Up. Don't do that one. Alright, so now to return to the dude that gave me the quest with the obnoxious name. Let's go for it. Alright, and here he is. Let's go ahead and speak with him. So you have vanquished the red balloon, no less than what I would have expected from one of Yawin's. Your enemy altered its nature throughout the encounter, thereby causing the terms of battle to shift repeatedly. Yet ever did you press onward, your courage holding firm in the midst of constant change. So it was that you emerged triumphant. I am not known for being liberal with my praise, but you have done well. Yours is a genuine courage. Mind you, this does not give you the license to forsake your training. You are still but a fledgling among us, after all. I have finished with you. You may report back to Yawin, and when you do tell that young upstart that I demand he show his face here from time to time. That is all. Alright, so it's time for us to return to the Lancers Guild, which we will go ahead and take care of right now. I don't know why I ran all the way over here. Just teleport. Let's see. I know that this is where I'm going, but can't I? Oh no, it's only intra-city once I get in here. Then now if I click on this, should be able to go to the Lancers Guild. Yeah, that's the first time I've done that. Anyway, let's go ahead and turn in this quest and then go from there. Old Valk's Clariart demands I show my face? Ha! I can only assume the buxom brunette at the float isn't lavishing him with the attention he craves. Very well, I shall see what I can do. As for you, Famine, well done. I never doubted that you would meet the approval of all three men, yet I am no less proud of you for having done so. You have traveled far along the Lancer's path, and so you will no longer require my guidance. In fact, you need overcome but one further trial to complete your education here. Do so, and I will give you my blessing to leave the Lancers Guild and embark upon a new adventure with spear in hand. As ever, apply yourself to your lance work and return when you are ready for your final challenge. I look forward to our next meeting. Alright, so what do I want? That gives me a +4 defense, +4, +4. Let's go with the bandana? Yeah. What level do I need to be? Level 30. This quest is not yet available because I'm not currently level 30. What? Can I see what I give this? It'll give us a lot of experience. It'll give us a steel spear. It'll give us the ability Lance Charge and level 30 equipment. However, I can't do that right now, and I do have various hunts that I want to take take care of, as well as kind of acquaintancing myself with my controls here. But I am going to be doing that in between episodes, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me now. But until the next time when we come back, let's be honest, I probably will be level 30 and ready to take on this next mission. But until then, this is Famine52 signing out, and peace out.